Self-actualization is not man's ultimate destination. It is not even his primary intention. Self-actualization, if made an end in itself, contradicts the self-transcendent quality of human existence. Like happiness, self-actualization is an effect, the effect of meaning fulfillment. Only to the extent to which man fulfills a meaning out there in the world does he fulfill himself. If he sets out to actualize himself rather than fulfill a meaning, self-actualization immediately loses its justification. Today we live in an age of crumbling and vanishing traditions. Thus, instead of new values being created by finding unique meanings, the reverse happens. Universal values are on the wane. This is why ever more people are caught in a feeling of aimlessness and emptiness, or, as I'm used to calling it, an existential vacuum. However, even if all universal values disappeared, life would remain meaningful, since the unique meanings remain untouched by the loss of traditions. To be sure, if man is to find meanings, even in an era without values, he has to be equipped with the full capacity of conscience. It therefore stands to reason that in an age such as ours, that is to say, an age of the existential vacuum, the foremost task of education, instead of being satisfied with transmitting traditions and knowledge, is to refine that capacity which allows man to find unique meanings. Today, education cannot afford to proceed along the lines of tradition, but must elicit the ability to make independent and authentic decisions. In an age in which the 10 Commandments seem to lose their unconditional validity, man must learn more than ever to listen to the 10,000 commandments arising from the 10,000 unique situations of which his life consists. And as to these commandments, he is referred to and must rely on his conscience. A lively and vivid conscience is also the only thing that enables man to resist the effects of the existential vacuum, namely conformism and totalitarianism. After dealing with meaning, we now turn to those people who suffer from a sense of meaninglessness and emptiness. Ever more patients complain of what they call an inner void, and that is the reason why I have termed this condition the existential vacuum. In contradistinction to the peak experience so aptly described by Maslow, one could conceive of the existential vacuum in terms of an abyss experience. The etiology of the existential vacuum seems to me to be a consequence of the following facts. First, in contrast to an animal, no drives and instincts tell man what he must do. Second, in contrast to former times, no conventions, traditions, and values tell him what he should do. And often, he does not even know what he basically wishes to do. Instead, he wishes to do what other people do, or he does what other people wish him to do. That is to say, he falls prey to conformism or totalitarianism, respectively, the first being representative for the West, the second being representative for the East. The existential vacuum is a phenomenon that is both increasing and spreading. This was all written by Viktor E. Frankl, a psychiatrist, in his book The Will to Meaning, which was written over 50 years ago, and obviously is all even more true today.